Nice feed from Wiltjer. And Lamb got the layup.
You see, not only containing the ball, allowed Morton to drive and kick for the open three.
How about Wiltjer? Kid's pretty good when he can catch and shoot. Wiltjer puts it on a deck. Nice job of using his body as a shield. Gilchrist. Nice follow by Wiltjer. Nice post by Wiltjer.
Real soft touch down.
Terrence Jones who got the block from behind.
Nice up and under. Again, nothing spectacular, just a fundamental.
13th block of the night.
Another fundamental play by Kyle Wiltjer.
Kyle Wiltjer is in the ballgame, has the ball. Posted a little jump hook and banks it home. Wiltjer, he's a freshman from Portland. Big men.
Well, Davis is, if he's going to make a play on Frazier, he's got to step up sooner.
And Davis plays point guard for the moment and feeds Wiltjer for a layup.
An ex-coach, and I'm not uptight today, so it's not the same feeling I used to have on game day, that's for sure, which is nice.
And Wiltjer shows you that he can shoot it from 20 feet plus.
Been in good position, played with a lot of aggression.
Wiltjer on a low box, nice feed to Gilchrist who flushes it.
In left hook, but the nice thing for the big guy, he's got the no look as well.
Darius Miller in the ball game. Wiltjer on the baseline, and he
expert over the years, but he's put the pick and roll, the pick and pop, and here the pick and slide. The nice little feel here. Wiltjer, his man releases, get anywhere he wants to go on the floor. The problem is he doesn't have a lot of answers around him.
Wiltjer tries a three, and he hits it. Nice feed by Teague that time.
Well, John's preaching rebounding and defense with Wiltjer. There's a lot of contacts in the Northeast, so he's going to improve not only nationally, but really concentrate in Philly and New Jersey.
Wiltjer takes the bump and still scores. He's done it in every which way. Miller, dribble penetration, kicks to Wiltjer. The big guy will try, and he's able to connect. Wiltjer has a great touch.
He's got to run it against the zone. They spread the court 4-around-1 here, and here Miller drives and kicks, draws the defense in against the zone. The defense collapses.
Since the first time he stepped on this floor. Here's Wiltjer. Here comes the hook. And he got his own miss.
Just that last play by Kyle Wiltjer, just getting his balance, going to the right-handed hook, and felt like it wasn't going in, fouled with it.
UK coach applauding the effort on these two trips. Edwards works on Wiltjer. And nice defense by the freshman. Nice drive by Jones. And Wiltjer again with the long arms, gets it to go. Wiltjer. Wiltjer did a nice job of making the tough catch that time.
Yeah, real good hand, just to control it.
Look at Wiltjer. Wiltjer's getting some PT now. He better deliver. He better deliver, Kyle. There it is. Kyle Wiltjer.
Wiltjer hits it back. 3 on the shot clock. Whoa, on a move with the left hand off the...
Here's Wiltjer. Another board. Here's Wiltjer spotting up. What a nice look. And Kyle, we've talked about Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. He was as fired. And Kentucky with another offensive possession. Wiltjer again.
That's his game. Catch and shoot. If he comes out at him, one hard dribble to the basket and pull up, or give it up and go to the low post.
Terrence Jones came out of Portland and from Portland, but he is stroking it here in the second half.
Again, wonderful ball movement by the Wildcats.
Stanford continues to run their offense.
jumper good. Wiltjer on the scoreboard. That's his first field goal. Here's Wiltjer on the edge. There's that hook shot that everyone loves. It's an old school roll it up.
Vargas and Lamb. Here's Kid Gilchrist, lines it up. That won't go. Wiltjer put back. That's goaltending. Counted for Kyle Wiltjer, the freshman out of Portland. Good handle of the press that time by Kentucky. And Wiltjer converts. The timeout. Kyle Wiltjer, 6 points. They reversed, just making his first trip back into the Dean Dome since his Clemson team had 6 players foul out. Wiltjer knocks it down and get the layup to go down. Wiltjer steps inside the arc.
He seems to have a reluctance to want to take the shot. You know, take that one extra.
Wiltjer. He knew that was going down the moment it left his hands.
A little pick and pop.
He set.
Oh, what a good all-around game Kid Gilchrist has had today.
That guy's had a great game off the bench.
Wiltjer is now knocking down some threes. Kentucky really struggled early on shooting the basketball. They were 1 of 8. Wiltjer lines up a 3. Has the shot.
67-48. Kid Gilchrist now will give it up to Wiltjer. He'll launch a long one. He's got nice range, doesn't he?
In this first half, it's a 1-point lead for Kentucky. 9 to shoot. Miller. Backdoor. Beckham extra feed. And Wiltjer. Nice touch around the rim.
Game, although he does have the 4 fouls.
Splits a pair. Kentucky working against the zone. Miller. Wiltjer, the turnaround.
Miller with a lob. And Wiltjer, nice job of forcing his way through contact.
How much of that is Kentucky defense, specifically linked to the Kentucky defense?
I think that has definitely something to do with it. As Kyle Wiltjer knocks down the 3. Because they get a few.
That's just the 9th 3 that Lawson has hit this year. Wiltjer, floater goes. Don Calipari said next.
All have had more talent than anyone else. Kentucky with a different cast of characters last year made the Final Four. Here's Wiltjer with a block. Wiltjer outside, takes the 3 and got it.
That did not alligator arm the shot because sometimes he will. In college basketball so far, and I think he will continue on that track all season long.
Wiltjer, outside jumper, drains it.
He comes in to pick and
Teague. On the pick and roll, got it back to Wiltjer off the window.
same thing as 2 or 3 possessions ago.
Wiltjer, long 3. There's that simple pick and pop.
A very fortuitous bounce off the back of that iron for it to drop through. Wiltjer on the other end is a good 3-point shooter. And he knocks it down.
Man, Brett
got his man up. The only problem is Wiltjer was too close for him to get a shot. And now he blocks the shot of Robinson. And they have again tonight with Kid Gilchrist and Miller both in double figures. Long 3 by Wiltjer. Boy, that is disheartening for a defense to get it down to 6. Quite last, but he doesn't want them to be first. Even today he was saying that. Miller, no. Rebound away Wiltjer. Oh, quick hands underneath there to lay it in.
McDermott. I think Damian Lillard from Weber State should be mentioned there as well. And the coach of the year, Brad. Haith, Self, Steve Fisher, Mike Bray at Notre Dame.
Wiltjer backing in on Ellington. Gets some secondary help from Harris and still adjusts in midair and knocks it off the window.
Man, you let a guy 6'11" bounce the ball 4, 5, self in foul trouble.
I wonder if we find out more on Tuesday night against Florida.
You will. I think so.
Wiltjer on a drive, rejected by Harris, but it's going to be goaltended. Well, Duran Lamb missed one.
Playing it off. But these guys right here, they guard you hard, and they're hard to guard, and that's a tough combination.
And Wiltjer, who might be a guy that could start for a lot of teams in the crease. That's one thing they couldn't afford tonight. Wiltjer, 3, got it.
He can shoot it. I think this kid's got to get more minutes. I think he can be a minute than what 4 straight. It's a long way to go.
Wiltjer, he just looked like couldn't find anybody passing.
7-5 with Kentucky in the last dozen battles.
Yeah, 5-1 in their last 6 in this building. Wiltjer, a nice 2-man game, the assist to Teague.
Teague's really improved.
He has played this Kentucky team while part of the Hoosiers program. Wiltjer, little double to get it going, pushing the ball in transition. Ole Miss got back nicely that time. Wiltjer for 3, got it. Wow. Tell you what, when you're 6 foot. Wiltjer. Wow. Close look that time and got it. Buckner. Wiltjer wide open look at 3. You can't leave them that open. Nope. And against no losses in SEC play if they hang on here. Wiltjer for 3. Yep. Oh, he's got a smooth shot.
Hashtag Ask Billis or hashtag Davis Debate for who Jay should quote if need be. I'll quote you. Kyle Wiltjer can shoot it. The freshman from Portland has a 3 and Kentucky's up by 9.
More play across where you're playing home and home between the former East and West.
Wiltjer firing for 3. He's got his second one of the night. Wiltjer with 6, and Kentucky is blowing Georgia out. Group locked in for the rest of the game, and the freshman from Portland showing a good stroke.
Well, he's a skilled player. I mean, he's a guy that can shoot that 3, but he can also is a good offensive end as well.
Well, it's a good thing Teague scored. He was the only Wildcat who's played tonight who hadn't until he knocked down that 3, and Kentucky's hit 11 threes. Do I hear 12?
So, Coach, I need some more playing time. I can help you out. I can get you your first national championship.
This Kentucky class, Kyle Wiltjer.
Coach, I only played 1 minute against Vanderbilt. I need more time.
Marcus Teague. Crowd wanted to travel. And the long range shot by Kyle Wiltjer. Who's a
10 on the shot clock. Wiltjer, this time he'll take it over Murphy. Got it.
That's all because of Anthony Davis making a hard rim run, Brad, out of that.
The wily old veteran. He's not 19. He just stuffed Jeff Taylor. Wiltjer. And it goes for 3.
Brad, that was not a good defensive play by Darius Miller. That was...
You think these two don't want to win this game? Wiltjer for the lead. Got it.
I think you can only man-to-man shrink your defense or zone Kentucky for so long. I'm talking about Vanderbilt. To put the fannies back in the seat by going inside with their power game.
Lamb back to Wiltjer. That was his spot in the first half. Now he takes a runner in the paint.
That is terrific action to dive Davis and fill behind with.
Tipped it to Taylor. Taylor on the run all the way. And he has it blocked by Wiltjer.
Because he can guard in this game. There's some size for Vanderbilt that he can match up with. And he does a really good job.
An unhurried deep shooter.
A Cole. Nice block by the big fella. Yes.
Wiltjer.
Kyle Wiltjer with the block.
Just not a jump shooter. You got to learn the whole game when you play for Cal. And seals that baseline and then a nice.
Missed it. That's Davis. Just thinking about him. He can measure.
If the last basket counts, they're checking now to see if it was a 3 or a 2. Here's Wiltjer.
Yeah, looks like he's well behind it. And that's all set up by Davis in 32. Wiltjer reporting in for Kentucky a few moments back. Here he is. He can shoot it. Freshman from Portland for 3. He has it 23-19. Puts it up wildly, and it's Jones of Kentucky racing out with it. Wiltjer, the freshman from Portland, hits the 3. He put on a shooting exhibition here on Thursday during
the right thing. They went right into Jang against Wiltjer where he has the advantage.
Wiltjer puts it up, no, taps it up and in. The freshman from Oregon. Nearly taken away again by Russ Smith. Wiltjer, he can shoot it. Three-pointer, yes.
Big shot.